Hello, comrades. Today we are going to study lead time that has a very substantial component of effective inventory management. So let's start by the concept of the lead time. What is lead time? Lead time is basically the time when you place an order and the order is received in your respective plot. Like you place the order to you as a company, manufacturing company, like you placed order to the supplier and you received the order supply dispatch your product to your respective plant, and that is basically lead time. And if your customer orders you and you fulfill that order, that means that order placing and order receiving. Remember that concept in two terms. So it encompasses various stages. So you must know that what are the stages that are, yeah, that are passed by in the lead time. First is order processing time. You must know that the when you place the order, the time that will be taken in the order processing, like order processing means you place the order after verification of that order from the supplier. That time will also be counted in the lead time. Second is if supplier if supplier is a manufacturing company, like a manufacturer of raw material, then that time will also be included. If it has a available if it has supplier has availability of stock in his warehouse, then the time, like pick, packing and shipping, that will also be inculcated in the lead time. Shipping and transportation time will also be inculcated in the lead time. And like if you are importing product from foreign country, then the custom clearance time, all the time will be included. In a nutshell, we can say that when it will be reached in your respective plots, all the activities that will be carried out during that specific destination, that will be included in the lead time. So receiving and inspection time will also be included in the lead time, that you received accepted the product and you verified the product against the purchase order, that the products are in right quantity, right condition. So that will be also be a part of lead time. What is lead time demand? Now this is a very new concept, and that is most probable that most people are unknown to this, or because this is a very new concept. Lead time demand, also known as a safety stock, means the when you placed the quantity of products that is required to ensure continuance insistent. What is buffer stock, safety stock? You know that a quantity of the products that you hold in your stock in order to prevent from stock out, in order to ensure continuous incessant supply. Basically, the lead time demand is that demand that you consider, that like you place your order to the supplier, you place 100 products to the supplier, and during that specific lead time, customer uh, if placed order to you, and you must have a safety stock or buffer stock in order to fulfill the customer demand. And that safety stock or the product that you have will be considered as a lead time demand, means the demand that will be raised during the lead time. Okay, so for calculation, you must know how you have to calculate the lead time demand. There are formulas for calculating lead time. You must now average your average daily demand. Like if you are five products are your daily demand or your daily consumptions, then you must know that how much consumption or how much sale will be of 1 month. You have to calculate its average, And lead time, like you places your orders to supplier, and it requires 10 days, or that lead time is basically 10 days that you order place, and offer until order receiving 10 days are required. It means that you have to multiply average demand, multiply lead time, plus safety stock. And you have to decide lead time demand based on desired service level. Like if you want that you should provide superior services to your supplier, to your customer, then your desired service level will be increased. It means that lead time demand will also be increased. You will have to hold maximum number of stock in your warehouse. So every, like example is shown that every daily demand is 100 unit, lead time is 14 days, and safety stock is, and you want that you should hold 20% of the average daily demand in your stock. Hence you should multiply every demand, multiply lead time plus 20% of every daily demand, multiply lead time. Okay, safety stock, then 1680 units are required. It means that 1680 units that you have must have inventory in an inventory in order to fulfill the customer demand. Importance of accurate lead time and lead time demand. What is basically the importance, how much importance lead time and lead time demand has? First is, it ensures timely replenishment in inventory. When you accurately, precisely calculate lead time and lead time demand, then what happens, you can uh, ensures timely replenishment in inventory. Second is, it minimize stock outs. Obviously when you will have enough stocks, safety stock, buffer stocks, you know that during the lead time that demand will be raised, and you have that stock in your warehouse, then you can prevent from stock out and lost sales. And it also reduces unnecessary inventory holding cost, because when you will have a precise uh, calculation of your lead time and lead time demand, you will not hold excessive inventory, because excessive inventory, you know, that it leads to obsolete stock, it leads to holding cost, storage cost, and like rent, utility bills, etc., and labor cost also. Enhance, last is enhance supply chain efficiency and resilience. How it enhances the supply chain efficiency? Efficiency means getting the most from the least amount of input. Obviously when you will have enough stock, you can easily fulfill customer demand. And supply chain resilience can be achieved how? Because your supply chain response, you can easily, if customer demand is abruptly increased, you will, however, you have accurately, precisely calculated the lead time, then what will happen, you will know the lead time demand, and then you can easily respond to customers demand. And for best practices for lead time is that lead time demand is regular review and update lead time. You must know, because lead time varies. Okay, like if trend comes, or if seasonal, due to seasonal patterns or trends, lead time, or customer preferences changing, in alteration in customer preferences, lead time shifts. Okay, and hence you will have to regularly review and update lead time and demand forecast. Second is, monitor supplier performance. Why monitor supply performance? Because you places supplier performance, if supplier defaults during the lead time, also you have safety stock, buffer stock in your stock, but if you must measure the supplier performance. Like if you observe that that supplier is going to create a distortion in future, then you must have a diversified supplier portfolio. okay, and you must adjust lead time accordingly. Like if the suppose if there is disruptions or creates of situation of emergency, abnormal situation creates in order to curb the in order to curb the damage, you must adjust lead time accordingly. Hence you must use shift towards a faster mode of transportation, etc. Next is implement robust inventory management system. You will have to implement robust inventory management system. Like you should streamline inventory operations by using warehouse management system. You should categorize the inventory by for quick easy identification and picking accuracy. You should categorize inventory, like fast moving or separate. Fast moving goods should be placed first, and slow moving goods should be placed at the last of the warehouse. You must have a robust inventory. Your layout should be optimized. You should create cross aisles in the warehouse. Next is conduct periodic stock reviews and adjustments. You must after like a certain period of time, like after a month or after 2 months or after weeks, you must review auditing. You should create a regulate procedure mechanism of stock review. You must know data how much stock do you have in how much stock are obsolete, how much stock are on hand, or how much stock are on inspection, how much stock in transit, how much stock in order, and how much stock has been dispatched to the customer. Next is, I hope you got the concept of a lead time.